Welcome back.
Dude, it's been a while, so it feels good to be back.
Yep. Well,
Welcome back. How long has it been?
I don't know, 4 episodes? 3 episodes?
Please introduce yourself to the people whom I have forgotten.
Hey guys, it's Adam.
He's a little rusty.
a little rusty. He hasn't been here for 3 weeks.
It's been a while.
So, and as you guys can see, we have Adam back, and then to my left, we have 2 special guests. Not so special on this one. He's been here before, but Martin, my good friend Martin.
I'm pretty special. Pretty special.
He is very special to me.
Heck yeah.
And then Abel's back as well for our 10th episode.
We
10
made it to
weeks.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it's only been 10. I feel like we've been doing this
Dude,
for
I
a
know.
minute.
Dude, I know. I feel like we've only been doing it for like a month, but it's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah, trust. A lot of people's been saying, like, dude, like, you guys are actually being consistent, which is good.
That's the key. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Thursday I wait for the new episode. Right at 6 o'clock.
So what's new with everyone? I mean, it's my first time being back in, like, how long?
Well, you came back from Hawaii. How was that?
It was good. Like,
What did you think about Shark Tank? Because we went to the same spot. What did you think
Oh,
about
you went to
the
the same
shark?
spot? I
Yeah,
thought you went to a different one.
no, I went to the same.
It's ass, right?
I mean, it's okay.
You said you were feeling it.
I
You
said
were like,
it was cool when I was in the water,
but
but
not
like
as-
the
it wasn't as
duration,
long,
you know,
right.
it was
Oh
like
yeah, like only 20 minutes just staying in
Yeah.
the water.
imagine their what's it
They
called?
say 2-hour shark cage diving experience.
But you're only
Respect to 'em.
20 minutes in the water.
I thought at
Where you going
most
for the
at
other
least
hour?
30 minutes. At
Driving
least
over there?
30 minutes.
Or boating over there.
That shouldn't count.
Well, that's really the majority of the duration. Like 20 minutes one group, 20 minutes other group, and then 30 minutes to the spot
Yeah.
and 30 minutes back probably.
So you paid for the boat ride.
Literally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. I mean, the boat ride was sick too.
The water was so blue.
It was
It
nice.
was like deep.
Did you see a lot of sharks?
Yeah, there was like 10, 15.
Fuck! I didn't see 10 sharks.
And like me and
I saw, like,
me and this other guy, we were actually trying to touch him. But
I wanted to, but they like don't even care that you're there. Like,
Yeah.
They're just minding their own business.
I was so close. Like I stuck my hand out of the cage and I was like, I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna touch you.
Did you get its consent?
No.
Obviously not.
No.
No consent needed for
What time did you guys have your
like.
Because when you called me, I was just like,
Wow.
So what happened with that?
I mean, we already went over it.
Yeah, let's not talk about Hawaii anymore.
We
I feel like
already
we've been
went
talking
over
about
it.
Hawaii this
Yeah.
past 3 episodes.
But
I'm done. Like I'm done with Hawaii.
Yeah,
So
but
what's-
he's
so where's the
come back
next
from
adventure?
Hawaii.
Next adventure
Bahamas.
would be Yo,
I want to go. Oh,
dumbass.
never
What happened?
mind. He's.
I'm out of. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm illegal,
He's
guys.
DACA.
Come
okay?
on.
He's DACA. Okay. He's
I am
not
legally illegal.
He's legally but
Oh,
illegally.
like anybody want to get them papers, you know? No big deal.
I keep telling him, I'm like, let's get married. Let's get married until.
should do it.
You could have found a girl in Hawaii and got your papers.
In Hawaii
Right.
though, nah.
Yeah, why not?
Hawaiian girls are. It's like.
You don't know if they're your cousin or not.
Fucking dead.
That's what I was saying.
Did you just jack my Truly?
No, yours right here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I wanted to sip.
End up over there.
I wanted to sip.
Didn't you get one?
Yeah.
No, I told you to get me one, but you said
I thought you asked them.
no. I asked you, fool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
asked you.
I'm rude. Oh, I thought he was asking you guys. I didn't know it was all the way over there. My bad, boy. My bad, my boy.
It's okay. Cool. Appreciate it, brother.
So it's like something pretty common that's been going around on TikTok. So, and the question is, if I disappeared for 5 years and if I disappeared for
happened?
5 years and then you were with somebody else within that time, would you leave them, for me?
Why did you just?
Dang, you're on the simp talk, bro.
Wow. Yeah. Why did you disappear though?
Like, let's just say, I don't know, they got kidnapped or
Thanos snapped his fingers.
something happened. Yeah, just something happened where they got kidnapped or maybe they literally just disappeared. Like, you don't know what happened. Let's say they were a hiker or something and they just disappeared.
This is what happened in Manifest.
Yeah.
They
were, like,
disappeared
on
in
a
the plane
plane.
for 5 years.
Yeah.
exactly what happened with the main character. So they had a kid and everything, like her new the husband left, right, or disappeared for 5 years, and then the wife, meets a new man, and like
Has a family?
Their children, huh?
Does she have a family? Does she have a family with
I
her?
think they got pregnant with one. Yeah, so I think they have a kid together, but like the guy that disappeared, their kids were already starting to like the new guy.
Damn.
So and
then he comes out of the woodwork. So
And
yeah,
then-
would you leave your new partner for your old partner?
Do I have a kid? With them or not?
I feel like a kid would definitely kind of change things
Yeah.
up, especially if they disappeared and there was nothing wrong with the relationship to begin with.
I would leave. I mean, I would stay.
would
I
leave?
would stay with the
new person.
Yeah, I
the
would
new
say with
person.
the
Right.
person.
I
Like,
feel
come on, you left for
that's
5 years.
I feel like that's my thing too. It's like, yes, I loved you, but I've mourned you and I have like gotten over you, and now I'm invested in this person. But I wonder, like, if 5 years they show up again and then those feelings come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would.
That's hard.
Why not have both of them?
In a perfect world, that could be a possibility, but not for me.
But okay, so
It's me or her.
do they have a baby though? Or
No,
like,
that's
the
what
one
you-
that
well,
you're with after the 5 years.
I wanna
do
say-
they have a baby already, or
I want to say no. Because obviously, if I say yes, then the
Yeah.
answer changes, right?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
everybody, the
Yeah.
answer changes.
if you say no, then I'm gonna say I would leave that person to be with the person I
Right.
was before. Yeah,
For the sake of the
Oh.
child. But
yeah.
Depends.
then
Yeah, it's
also,
like this-
it depends on the situation. Because what if the new person that you met is a piece of shit compared to your previous
Yeah, your
yeah.
previous one.
partner?
Then
Dip.
And then you're like, all right,
I'm like,
peace
I'm out,
out.
I'm out of
You
this.
were just
A rebound for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 5 years. I'm done. Thank you.
Little
You
test
actually
drive.
you have to watch Manifest because it happens with two couples.
Is that the show where they go on an airplane and then
they disappear?
Oh, it's called Manifest? I thought it was
Manifest.
called
It's on
something
Netflix. It's really good. They discontinued it after like 3 seasons.
That's like
which-
all Netflix shows. They like
Yeah.
start it and then you get into it and then
It's really corny too, but it's
hey,
a good storyline.
I like corny. I grew up on Disney Channel.
You
I
can tell.
love corny.
What was your favorite Disney Channel show growing up?
Oh,
Top 3.
That's like asking me who your favorite parent is.
Top three.
Top 3. Okay, Recess.
That was
Oh,
Disney
that was-
Channel?
Yeah, that was like
She's in a
CW or
different
whatever.
generation. She's in a
think it
different
is.
generation.
Oh, yeah.
So our generation is gonna be really
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Do you guys know Pepper Ann?
No.
See?
Okay, I would say like my first one would be like Jake Long, the American Dragon,
Oh, that was a
That's
pretty
your
good
number
show.
one?
I
or
did
that
like
or Kim
J-Lo.
Possible.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Kim
bro.
Possible was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
I like
Kim
that.
Probably like Kim or Shigo.
Kim Possible. Yeah,
She
Shigo was a little
She
baddie.
go.
Yeah.
Still my crush.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Her and the girl from Danny Phantom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Yup.
bitch was fire.
That's what made me
too.
like emo girls.
I don't know. And then like That's So Raven.
Pepper
Oh.
Ann?
That's
What
So
the fuck is
Raven, yeah.
It
Pepper
was good
Ann?
too. No, I don't know what's
Pepper
Pepper.
Ann was.
Is it a pig? That pig?
No,
Peppa Pig. That's Peppa Pig.
that's Peppa Pig.
Pepper.
We talk about Peppa Ann. It's like a cartoon show on Disney Channel.
Is this the one you brought up that like you've been watching because they put it on? Netflix or
Yes, it
something?
wasn't on Disney Plus, and now it's on there. So check it out. It's a great show.
Nah.
But also probably not because you guys didn't grow up on it. So like, it's probably a nostalgia thing for me.
Sweet Life is number 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet Life
Sweet
is
Life,
good.
number 1.
Wait,
no,
I
Sweet
forgot-
Life is Zach and Cody.
I forgot freaking
Zach and
Hannah
Cody.
Montana. Dude, I
Oh,
love
Hannah
Hannah
Montana.
Montana.
Yeah, Hannah Montana was cool too.
Hannah Montana was good.
Like that generation was like.
Yeah.
I like that so Raven too.
It's the mysterious.
Wait, didn't they do like a second like That's So
Yes.
Raven like show, right?
Uh-huh.
Like when
I
they
I
were
think
like
she's
all
a
grown
mom.
up.
She's a mom
She's
now.
a mom. What is
Yeah.
it called?
I wouldn't watch
It's
it.
just called Raven, right?
Yeah, is it?
I don't know.
I watched it. It's pretty good. I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
They
never-
have all the original people except for the dude that got all cracked out.
Oh.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Dude, he be like walking around like
Yo,
he-
he's so funny.
He's somewhere around
he's
here.
somewhere in San Bernardino just being a menace.
Yo, his that one video clip on Twitter is like,
Oh, talking about her licking her nipples.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
That shit cracks me up.
No, he's a.
He a
Him and
crackhead.
Kyle Massey too. They like.
Oh,
kinda
Kyle Massey's
switched
a
up.
rapper now.
Yeah.
He didn't do too bad.
Yeah.
Really? I haven't heard any of his
I haven't
music.
heard his music, but I know that he raps. If it's any
Money
good,
don't
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Interesting.
I feel like that's like a That's So Raven song.
Did you prefer Disney Channel or Nickelodeon?
Oh.
I'm
Disney Channel,
all
man.
day.
Oh,
Disney Channel.
noticed-
Wait, hold on.
Wait, which
Wait.
one had Drake and Josh?
That's
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
That's
Disney
Nickelodeon.
Channel.
Nickelodeon, bro.
Okay, that
Really?
no. Drake and Josh is my favorite show of all time.
Yes,
Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
But Disney Channel as a like a
Oh,
whole.
yeah.
dude.
yeah.
Disney
They
Channel's
had-
like your
they-
childhood.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
Channel original movies.
Yeah.
Dude.
That
Oh,
shit.
shit, bro. Especially during holidays. bro.
Especially during the
Oh my
countdowns.
gosh.
The
Yeah.
countdowns, I'm like, dang.
That was it's-
I remember when they did like the Sweet Life with like Hannah Montana.
Oh,
Oh,
Crossovers,
yes,
the
the
flavor,
crossovers.
yeah.
Those are fun
The
too.
crossovers, those are like the best.
Would've
Yeah,
thought,
the
dude.
crossovers were lit. I remember they did one with like a cartoon too. Oh, it was like Fairy
Uh,
Odd Parents and Jimmy
and Jimmy
Neutron.
Neutron, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, too.
That was cool.
That
Yeah.
was,
No,
I
but I
don't know,
really
there's a lot of
liked
good
I like Disney Channel, but I really preferred Nickelodeon because of Nick at Night. When you'd wake up like
What were
at
you
3 in
watching
the
on Nick at Night? The Cosby
three-
Show?
No, 3 in the morning you hear that little lowrider that
Oh, yeah.
George
yes.
Lopez.
George
That was
Lopez.
like the best.
George Lopez, yes, for sure.
ooh, that's tough now. George Lopez was really good.
George
Lopez
Lopez
was
was
good,
really
good.
I
good.
think
Fuck.
Family Matters was on that one too, right? Family Matters?
Dude,
Family
Nick at
Matters,
Night was
yep.
like all the old
Full
like,
House.
And
Right?
Full House
Yeah,
was
I think
on
it
there
was-
too, yeah. Yeah, Nick
Everything.
and I had like
Full
some
House
Watched
was
on
good.
Nick.
Yeah, I think Nick and I was better than like Nick during the day or whatever.
Nick at Day.
Nick at day.
Dang, we're getting old.
I know. Dude, remember when like VH1 and MTV only played like music videos all the time? I'd get ready
was-
to
that was
it
the
in the
time.
morning and just turn on MTV and I
I never
started
had
getting ready
cable,
for
so I don't know.
middle school.
Yeah.
Same, bro. Same.
All I had was PBS.
Dude, when
Freaking
I
Caillou.
oh my god, Caillou was the Clifford, the big red dog,
Clifford the Big Red Dog,
Arthur,
Dragon Tales.
Or freaking Between the Lions.
Between the Lions.
Yeah.
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboom,
yeah.
Cyber
He knows.
Bro.
He
Cyber
knows.
Chase is
Yeah.
weird, too.
Chase, bro.
Yeah.
I love.
Okay,
Cyber
how about like CW, the Jackie Chan one? What is that one called?
See,
Oh.
talking about? I know what you're talking
Like
about.
Jackie or Yumo Goigoi fight each out. Like that's what he did, right? No, that's what they did. That's what they said.
Oh,
Like the
oh,
Yumo
yes, I
Goigoi
remember,
fight.
yeah.
Freaking-
I remember I had that Jackie Chan cartoon, like a Go Fish pack of cards.
What?
Swear to God, bro.
Yeah, that
Whoa.
show,
My
that
garage
show
still.
was.
It was cool with the
I
whole
like
medallions and all
the
that.
little gold medallion.
That show was tit.
Sagwa. Do you guys remember Sagwa? The cat? That was a good one too.
I had a cat. I had a cat named
I grew
Sagwa, the
up
Chinese
on
cat.
TV.
I didn't start watching TV till like
Chinese cat.
How'd you pronounce it?
Like Sawai or something like that. That cat show was fire too.
Yeah, that was cool.
But you know, when I grew up with, I grew up most of my like middle school to beginning of high school living with my grandparents, and they did not have cable, and that was not a fun time.
Detrimental.
Yeah, like
Imagine me my whole life.
Yeah, I know. I'm like literally, what did I do to kill time? But I was just outside and stuff.
They used to call me No Cable Able. Like
Oh dang!
I used to get
Yeah.
bullied.
Yo, that's a good one.
No cable
That's so
able.
sad though.
Yeah.
Imagine getting bullied for not having cable.
Every fucking
oh
day.
my gosh.
we would literally like think of Disney Channel, Nickelodeon references. We would.
And I'd
He
be
Yeah,
just
he'd be
didn't
like,
know.
what?
This guy would never get anything that we were talking about. He wouldn't get any
Talk
of it.
about FOMO. I
Dang.
would feel so left out.
Abel's in the background, just like
Dude, no.
Yeah.
I watched the same episodes of The Sweet Life and Zack and Cody for like years.
Yeah.
No new episodes. bro.
Wait, how?
Yo, bro.
That's the only episodes they would play on Saturdays.
On Saturdays.
Like the
Oh,
same rerun
oh.
episodes.
Yeah.
It was
Like
like
on regular
5
TV,
episodes.
they put cable shows
Like
on
ABC
there?
channel.
on Saturdays.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But it was like Saturday, like early in the morning.
Yeah, it was from
Yeah.
like 6
Like-
to like 12.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever like grow up watching like with Price is Right on in the background? Like your parents watched it a lot or your grandparents?
yeah,
No.
like gaming,
No.
gaming,
No.
gaming shows.
particularly
Price-
for me, it was Price is Right. I don't remember when it was on, but I feel like it was on every day. I don't know if they were watching reruns, but to me, that's like the main thing I heard in the background if it wasn't like Korean stuff.
Like during dinner time and stuff. Or what?
Mostly in the morning. No, just during the
Really?
mornings usually. Like I'm getting ready for school and that's what they're playing in the
The
background.
Price is Right.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm guessing too. Hey, I would get pretty close though. I was a good price guesser.
Should have kept going.
You could have
I
been
want-
a contestant.
Look,
Yeah.
by the time I was old enough to do it, the original guy wasn't even doing. What's his name? Bob something.
Oh.
Now it's Drew Carey.
You still doing
Now
that?
that Bob guy lasted a long time.
Yeah, no, he did, and then he died, and they had to replace him with Drew Carey.
Can't do anything when he's dead.
He,
No,
yeah,
but he
he
kicked
did it
rocks
till he
like a few
croaked,
years
just
ago, huh?
about.
It's like, nah, taxidermy that guy. Let's put him on there. Just leave him there. Like,
Fucking CGI his
They're all
lips.
clones anyways.
Clones. What do you mean?
Here we go.
Here we go again. Here we go again with the
Do
conspiracy theories.
explain.
I was
Come on,
kidding.
just
It's a
get
joke.
into it.
Oh.
I actually like this. I love conspiracy theories and
If you guys want the best conspiracy theory, look up Inner Earth Theory on YouTube.
is it?
What's it about?
Hollow Earth Theory.
Hollow
It's about
Earth
the
theory.
Hollow Earth.
Yeah.
Is
Wow.
it the journey to the center of the earth?
Basically.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
No.
was my
Aliens
movie.
are in the middle of the Earth. They don't come from outside.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Is it because of the oxygen in the air? They just live underneath.
I think they're in
The
Antarctica.
Earth is hollow, bro. Yeah, the entrance. One of the entrances
Oh.
in the poles.
Dude, it's crazy because think about it. Like all the countries agreed to
That no one is allowed to go there.
and you can't even fly over it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
No, but when you get home, look it up. Trust
What
me.
is it? Hollow Earth theory.
Hollow Earth Theory.
How long is the video?
Is it
Like
Because my
45
attention
minutes.
span. Okay.
It's only like 3 hours.
No, I wouldn't stay the whole time. It was like 45
Great.
minutes. It's not bad.
Let me add it to my calendar.
It's really cool.
Would they be considered aliens though if they're already on Earth?
No.
So they're not aliens.
So are they
That's what I'm
like
saying.
So
presiding on Earth though? Do they ever go
Well,
back?
yeah. They're on Earth, but in Earth.
Would you think that they're the first ancestry of human life,
like
or
beans, just beans in
the
general?
original Earth people?
Oh, like they were the ones that
Yeah.
like, inhabited this
Yeah.
place before.
I
we
think
did.
they probably like evolved at a different time than what we did.
Yeah.
Probably way earlier.
You guys ever seen that? Have you guys ever seen that picture where they show the alien, and then they show a chimp, and then they show
Oh, the
the baby?
How it's a human?
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen that?
No.
No.
Where they're pretty much they're saying is like we became who we are from there was an alien
fucking a monkey.
fucking a chimp or a monkey and then it shows a baby. You guys have never seen that?
No.
But it got my mind thinking. I was like, damn, I was like,
It is.
this could
You-
be true. Like I don't know.
I go to the zoo and I'll see the monkeys or the gorillas, and I'm like, that's a human in a costume. Like the
a human in a
similarity,
costume.
the similarities to human-like features that gorillas or like apes or whatever
That's what we
category
evolved
they
from,
fall
though.
under.
That's what we're evolved from.
Big fucking silverback right there.
For real. You're a unit.
But they don't call me Turk for no
Call me
reason.
Turk.
Little Turk.
Oh,
Running
man.
back Turk.
But yeah, after you guys are done watching this podcast, go watch the Inner Earth Theory.
Inner Earth
Fuck
theory.
your mind.
I thought it was called Hollow Earth Theory.
Inner Earth, Hollow Earth,
Oh,
same
okay.
thing.
Something.
But they
right.
keep taking the video down, so you might find one that's like called different. That's why.
Might be called, like Outer Earth Theory.
Something like that.
Okay.
But he used to style his hair a little bit differently. Like it used to be kind of like a faux.
Like, it literally, if you pull up a picture of Turk,
Yeah, he looks. It's pretty spot on.
I'm sorry.
I kind of want to see you as him, like on Halloween.
Dude.
You could dress up as Turk.
So you're Turk and Johnny's Tantar or what?
What?
Johnny's Tantar the elephant? Alright, question. What's the meanest thing that a guy or a girl said to you? What's the end of you guys?
Kind of like, pretty much like, what is something that someone has said to you that has scarred you?
Yeah.
Or, so it doesn't have to be significant other.
I mean, I've learned.
Fuck, I don't know. I had a pretty toxic ass ex. There's not just one thing I can.
Meanest thing. I don't get butthurt too easily.
I get fucking butt.
Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. One time when had a girlfriend, I was playing video games, and she said the fact that I was playing video games was unattractive.
Oh, really?
That's kind of funny.
That was the meanest thing.
How long ago was that?
That really like hurt
Like
you.
a couple years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
But not enough for you to like want to stop, right?
For a while, yeah. I was
You
like,
did?
yeah, because like
But
video
do you
games
feel
are
like
tight.
I know, but do you feel like you were like maybe not giving her enough time and attention compared to how much time
No.
you were giving the games?
I didn't. Okay, so like we were in a relationship, and I never played games. Like we were like pretty early on in the relationship, and I wasn't playing video games. I like stopped for a while, and then like one time she was just over, and then we were like done watching our show, and I just started playing like a game. I don't remember what I was playing. Like so, I wasn't like taking time away from her for the video games because I wasn't even playing them at the time.
Yeah.
But I pulled it out one day to play it, and then she said that. And I was like, "What the?
How
fuck?
did you feel when she said that?
Felt like I wasn't. I felt like a little fucking like I wasn't worthy enough for her or something.
Damn.
Oh
know?
my gosh. You know what's funny is because it's like it literally is cuz like I imagine if I said that to somebody, I'm just saying it out of like, oh, you know, like you're being this way, but then it really sticks to you in a different way where it's like, oh fuck, it really makes me feel some type of way, but when I said it, I didn't say it to hurt your feelings like that, you know? But I don't know, maybe your girlfriend did say that with malice intent.
No, for sure. Because
Yeah.
like it took like a few like weeks to like for her to be able to understand like it's not like she kind of saw it as like, oh, you should be doing something better with your time. But it's
Right.
like
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
How
like
old were you?
Bro, I was like 21. One of those.
I can get that, but I'm like, if you're going to work and you're
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
care of your shit,
Exactly.
what you do in your free time doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
That's
it was
your
like
free
a
time.
hobby. Like for a lot of guys, I feel like video games. Like some people, it's like working out. Some people, it's like hiking or
It's
something.
your
Right.
time.
Yeah,
It's
video
your
games
time.
was
Yeah,
like
it's
my
what
hobby.
you do with your
Yeah.
leisurely time.
So like if your hobby's like painting or something, and like your significant other was like the fact that you paint is really unattractive. It's like
Yeah.
detrimental.
Fuck
You
me,
know?
get out of my face.
That shit was fucking. That hit me hard. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, bro. Like this is me. I'm not gonna change myself for somebody. You know. So that shit was pretty.
A lot of
mean.
couples like that though. Just like it's their time while you are
Are
playing
doing your thing,
She can do her thing. You
which
know,
I
like-
think is a great balance. Like for me, I like I don't mind if you're doing whatever you're doing as long as I can be in the same room.
Yeah.
Like I don't need you to talk to me, but I want to be in the same presence.
Exactly.
I just want to be around you, but I don't have to be speaking to you.
Exactly.
But I think that's like normal to get your own time to do whatever it is that you want.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most relationships is kind of like you feel like you have to be with each other every fucking second of the day. That's how I grew up with my ideologies of a relationship. I'm like, oh, like you have to smother them. Like you have to text
Yeah,
them
that
every
shit's
single
annoying.
day. You have to fucking call them every fucking night before you go to like. And then I'm like, dude, that's fucking exhausting. And it makes you fucking insecure too when they don't respond. You're like fucking panicking. So
It takes a toll like physically.
it
Like, on your
does.
body,
Like you just need a
Physically,
balance.
Mentally,
like
everything.
everything.
That's why being single is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
because you're
fuck all that.
Because it changes your mindset instantly. Because when you're in a relationship, you're automatically like, how is this person gonna
You're
feel?
worrying about somebody else.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
worried about like even if you already have a dead set answer in your heart, you're like, oh, how's this person gonna feel about it? Or are they gonna be
Yeah.
okay if I want to go do this? And it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, hey, I'm gonna go do
You do
this
you.
today. Yeah, I'm gonna
They
do
do
this
them.
today. This is the plans that I have. You know, and that's what I'm doing. I just think communicate. You know,
Yeah.
because
Especially when you're like living in the same house together. Like,
oh, that's
yeah.
when you need that
Yeah,
time
exactly.
alone
Yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
Because you get sick of each other.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're
when I
gonna,
was
like,
camping
you're gonna
for a
drive each
while-
other crazy.
I was just like, damn, I actually miss her.
Yeah, like you need time to miss them. You know.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing you guys were told?
So,
Honestly, I can't
Something
even.
that hit hard like
so
that.
growing up, I grew up from like a poor family. So when we did laundry, we would go to a laundromat. And it was in middle school, in 6th grade. This girl, she said, oh, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm going to do laundry. And she was just like, what do you mean? I'm just like, I'm going to do laundry at the laundromat. She's like, ew, you're poor.
So-
I was like, what do you mean? She's just like, you don't have a laundry machine at your house? I'm like, no. She's like, ew, you're poor. At that point, I'm like, damn.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so before she said that though, did you ever feel like ashamed about going to the laundry?
No,
like,
I was-
it's not a thought that crossed.
Yeah, like,
it's
I'm
not
helping
a
my
thought that
mom,
crossed
yeah.
in your head as like, oh, this is what poor people do.
Yeah,
right?
no, because like my
because
family's
it's really
yeah.
not. Like some places just don't come with a fucking washer and dryer. You
Like
know?
me and my siblings, like we would just go to a laundromat, or like even my cousins,
Yeah.
like they did it too. And I was just like, wait, that's a poor thing? Dude, that shit, I was just like, damn, I guess I am poor.
Yeah, but
Nah, it's not. I don't think it's poor. I used to go to the laundromat when I was like
Yeah.
a little kid. I
liked it. It was
liked
fun.
it. Bro, they had like a couple arcade
They had
machines
video
in there,
games
bro.
there,
I used to
yeah.
go and play. They had
Snacks,
little
the
vending
vending
machines.
machines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I had a
lit.
good time there.
I'd have my dad like push me around in the little car.
Those carts
like,
were sick.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah, this
times.
girl- yeah, she was just
See,
like,
they
oh, you're
haven't
poor.
experienced that type of euphoria of just having fun in a fucking laundromat.
yeah, see,
Now
like,
you
was
realize
funny.
she's the one that missed out.
Yeah.
Now she works at, I think, like some kind of wine shop. Oh, a winery? What's that? Total Wine?
Total White? Oh.
Total Wine and Plus or more or whatever.
Yeah, like some. Yeah.
So it's not even a Bevmo?
So she's probably poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
Dude, she's probably washing her clothes at the laundromat right now as we speak, honestly.
she's washing herself in the tub with like that board. She's like, man,
Yeah,
this
she's
is what I
like,
get
"Oh."
for talking shit to that
She was
guy.
like, Adam's poor. Be careful. He smells. I'm like, damn.
Wow. You say the same shit, motherfucker. You're always like, hey, oh damn, you smell.
The thing is that when people don't clean their clothes properly, because like you
No,
know,
I know what you're talking about.
they have like that
It's
musty.
when they leave it in the washer after it's done and they forget to put it in the dryer. So then it
Yes.
mildews
Yeah.
and it smells and then they throw it in the dryer still. And some people cannot smell that smell. I was working at a restaurant once and this girl had like a shirt that fucking reeked. Like I could smell her like from outside the door. Like outside the door of the kitchen area. I'd be like, oh, here this bitch comes. and then like she's working, so she's sweating, like she's getting a little hot too. So you're adding moisture to that shirt that already smells mildewy, and I'm like, because I'm very sensitive to that
Yeah.
mildew, wet
Like
fabrics.
Dog,
Like
yeah.
I don't.
almost like
Ugh.
wet dog.
Yeah, and honestly, wet dog is better than that mildew laundry smell.
That's what I mean. I'm like, you could put deodorant on. You could put like an Axe body spray or.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's like,
sometimes
damn.
it doesn't.
Is it
That
true?
hurts my nose.
So I saw this on either a podcast or a TikTok
That Koreans don't smell.
that Koreans don't get BO.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
what
I
I
forgot
heard.
what the gene is called.
Probably
but
their
it's-
diet.
No, it's like a certain gene, like a DNA gene that Koreans have. It's
I
like,
bet you some of them are
I
fucking
want to say
smelly.
it's like 90, like the percentage is like super high. It's like 98, 96 or something.
You're Korean?
Yeah. So like I don't wear deodorant.
That's a lie.
I don't.
I
I
don't
was,
wear
gonna, I
deodorant.
was gonna tell you earlier when I hugged you.
That I smell?
I was just kidding.
I'm like, what?
You
No,
don't use
so like
deodorant at all?
no, I don't use deodorant. I buy deodorant because I like how it
Good.
smells.
That shit has chemicals
Yeah,
in
can you
it.
smell
Yeah, I like how it
Oh.
smells. Yeah, but I don't
Oh,
wear
whoa.
deodorant. I sweat though, and
Yeah.
I feel like
Damn, bro.
I feel like
What
I
smell?
smell.
I don't use.
deodorant.
I don't use deodorant.
Really?
That's a lie, Aldo.
I swear I don't use. I haven't used
Yeah, I
deodorant
don't-
since like. I mean, I use it once in a while, but
wash.
Yeah, put that shit on.
Wait, you
Smell
really,
it, come here.
Ray? You really don't use deodorant?
dude, I feel like it's an Asian thing.
It could be like, but from what I know it's a Korean thing. But I've always
I'm sweating too.
You've never used deodorant.
I have. I do
Like, he
have
buys it and
deodorant,
uses
but I don't
it.
do it on a daily basis.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have to.
Dude, I have to.
I have to.
Yeah, me too. I have to use mine like every day.
and I know people that like I'm like standing next to them. I'm like, fuck, they smell like onions, you know. But
I'm a sweater too.
But
dude,
me
like-
too. I sweat like crazy, but you just can't. But the thing is, I feel like when I'm at the gym, I can kind of smell myself, but it's not oniony smell. It's just sweaty smell.
So it's like a Korean gene that doesn't
Yeah,
stop
like-
the BO?
Yeah, you just don't have like that stinky odor part in your DNA. So,
Sometimes that shit smells good though.
the sweat or the
Like the
onion.
BO in the morning.
Huh?
Why you got
Wait, isn't that considered
You never
like
smelled your man's like
gooch?
no, not
Oh.
Like armpits.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Hey, baby, we just woke up. Let's take
I
a whiff real quick.
She wakes up, smells
yeah.
You said BO, so I was just like gooch. That's where it
Let me
smells.
check that real quick.
Like when a girl's got the perfect amount of like
Must.
I worked out earlier, still haven't showered yet.
But I'm
Yeah,
still.
well, those are like pheromones, and that's what people like, right?
Could
People,
be,
like,
yeah.
That's what attracts somebody to somebody
Right.
else. Is like your pheromones, like the way your hair smells,
Uh-huh.
or like.
I love hair
and all
smell.
that,
Like,
like-
if you have a good
hair smell.
hair smell,
Hey,
Even
I
on-
barely got a beard, bro. Have you ever
Hey, you
smelled your
trimmed
beard,
it
your
since the last
mustache?
time, right?
Huh?
You trimmed it since last. It was like
did?
this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I had to because it was getting long. But when you grow out your mustache, do you ever smell it? Oh my god, that shit smells so good. Like the
Good?
best
Wait,
smell.
what? I thought you were gonna say it smells bad.
No, it smells good.
I think that
Like
it would
smelling your
smell
mustache?
bad because like you sweat and then it like goes into there and then
That's what makes it smell
and
good.
then you eat and then it's like
The leftover
like,
food from
and
earlier,
then-
you're just like,
Ew.
Yeah.
They don't even-
Chipotle.
You're like that's where the onion smell's coming from. It's not me.
That's what, I love that shit. It's like a new thing I just do now.
Really? Oh.
You just smell your mustache?
Yeah.
You like shampoo it or something? Why does it smell
Well, I
so
wash
good?
my face, but like
It's air freshener.
I don't know, it just smells delicious.
Interesting.
the only thing that smells though is I have an ear infection, right? And when it gets
Dude,
when it
hey,
gets
you need
watery,
to get that. You need to get that shit checked out. That is not his.
It smells.
His. Oh my
oh
god.
no, not my ear piercing. Is
it better, though?
It's, no, it's
You
still.
need. Yeah, you need to get that checked.
anyways.
That no, not anyways. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with his ears. Your ears pierced, right? And there's like that backing in the back.
Uh-huh.
To like clip it on.
His earlobe is engulfing the back, like it's
It's
eating
inside my
the
ear.
earring.
Ray,
Like
bro,
he's gonna
please go
he's
to the
gonna have to
doctor,
get
bro.
it surgically
Please.
removed if it's any
What
if
is
it's
it?
in there
Yeah,
longer.
I'm curious.
Move your finger.
Your fingers like blocking it.
Is that not bad?
Ray, bro.
How are you gonna get that out?
Dude.
I'm like,
I'm
how
so
is he
scared to
sleep-
take it out.
I'm like, how is
Dude.
he sleeping with that in?
Dude, I sleep on my right side.
You're gonna have to get that surgically removed, although
It's just a part of you now, bro. Just accept it.
it's gonna start turning green and shit.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to
No,
get your
it's
ear
like-
cut off.
It's like those wedding.
So what's like this one night, right? Like it started hurting. I was like, fuck. I went on YouTube and then I searched up like, oh, what if your ear clipping it's inside your earlobe, and I saw a surgical like removal. I was
And
like,
you're
that
like, no
terrified
thanks?
me.
Yours
Because
doesn't
you're
look that
awake.
bad, though.
You're awake.
They numb you
Yeah, but they
though.
numb you,
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna
Still,
numb, yeah,
dude.
they're gonna numb your
No,
ear,
but
bro.
this
Come
guy,
on.
this guy was big, right? He was at least 6 foot, like 240 pounds. This guy was like, if this guy,
Hey, big guys
Numb?
are pussies though.
Yeah, that's
big
true.
guys are pussies. They're like big babies.
I hate
True.
needles, bro.
You what?
I hate needles.
Oh.
I
And
hate
you still
needles,
got
too.
tattoos. So
Well, no,
For real,
Yeah.
I know. Like,
I don't see
scared of
I don't see
needles.
tattoo needles as a needle. Like
It
when it's
is,
going
though.
when it's going like in and out fast. Like I
Have
don't
you ever
know.
had like
In and
surgery
out.
in your mouth? Like when you get like a wisdom tooth or fillings?
tonsil. I got my tonsil removed.
But do you have fillings in your teeth at all?
Oh, I did
feelings
get.
in your teeth.
Yeah, fillings.
Yeah,
like the
yeah, yeah, when they numb
cavity?
your from
yeah,
like
like
your
cavities, you know.
Yeah.
when they numb your gums. Yeah.
Fillings.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you said feelings. I was
the
like,
fillings.
biggest needle to never.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is like that.
It's like the
long,
size of
bro.
that
You're like,
water bottle.
I'm like, damn it. I'm like.
dude, I remember when they numbed
cringing,
my
like,
mouth
oh.
to remove my wisdom teeth. It was such a weird feeling, like when it was done, because I'm talking, but I don't feel nothing moving.
Yeah.
And then like it's just like I would literally be like this, and I'm like, yo, I don't feel shit. It was so fascinating to me to be that numb. Kind of wish they gave me laughing gas though.
Oh, you didn't get put
I've
to
never.
sleep?
No, I was white. He
I
said
got
he
knocked
numbed me
out.
up, and I felt him tug that shit out of my head.
I hate
It
that
was
feeling.
it was
You
a
didn't
crazy
get put to
feeling.
sleep?
Okay, so I went to go get like my wisdom teeth removed, but the story is they only took one out, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But it was
Pussy.
like no laughing gas, nothing. So they just
Nothing?
They just numb.
they just
well, they
numb
numb
you,
you. They
yeah.
numb you, right? They like 5 needles going
Yeah.
into your
that
mouth,
just sucks.
like numbing everything. Like you just everything just feels. You know when you're like when your leg falls asleep,
Yes.
like that's how it feels like all
at
around
first,
your,
but
your
then
mouth.
it's like no,
and then it's
no
just numb. Yeah,
sensation.
you feel nothing.
Yeah.
But they only took one out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh.
the doctor was like, he's like, hey, he's like, I got, I got the first one out, and I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, but you you're not like your bleeding keeps continuing to come out, like you're not
Oh,
stopping.
fuck.
And he's like, you know what, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm gonna just stop it. He's like, I can't continue. He's like, because you're gonna lose a lot of blood. And
You
yeah,
drank the
so he
night
was
before
only
or
able to.
something?
Did you think
What?
you were gonna die?
Bro, I was scared. Bro, I was scared.
Well, yeah, the dentist
I was
is like,
scared.
"Whoa, you're bleeding a lot. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop."
Tripping
So-
out too much, huh?
Like, bro, I had to mentally prepare myself for that like surgery or whatever, and I had my earphones in. Then all of a sudden, he's like tapping me, and I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "What's wrong?" And I took it out, and he's just like, "You're bleeding too much." I had to stop, and I was like, I freaked the fuck out, bro. I was like,
Are you anemic?
"No."
Are you anemic?
I don't know. He told me to go get blood work done, but I'm
Did you ever
scared of needles,
Did you ever
so
go
I
get the
never
other
went to
one
go get my
removed?
blood work done. What happened?
Did you ever go get the other one removed?
No, I still have 3. We'll
Yeah,
have
so I'm
these
the
2 and
same
this
way.
one.
I have my bottom right got taken off.
Everything
and then,
else is
yeah,
still-
everything else
Yeah.
is. It
That's-
sucks because like when you're a kid,
Uh-huh.
that shit's so much cheaper. I should have done it.
Yeah.
But now it's like
But
freaking.
the thing is, so like I heard that technically you don't need to get them removed if
No,
you're
you
growing
don't.
in right.
Yeah.
And
yeah, fuck, mine is like fucking diagonal.
yeah, like my shit, it was growing in, but it wasn't bothering me. And he was like, "We gotta take those out." I'm like, "They're not bothering me." So we just took out my bottom ones, the 2 bottom ones, and then he was like, "When the top ones start coming out, well, you can get those removed too." And I don't know if they grew out or not, but I never went back for the top.
My bottom left is literally like this. Like you know how your teeth are like this.
Yeah, it's like
That's
Mine
how
is
they,
like this.
that's how
Yeah,
they
mine is
always
diagonal,
grow.
yeah.
yeah.
So
They look
dentists don't
like
want to tell you this, but all your wisdom teeth start out like that, and then they go straight back up if you give it a long
Some
enough time.
time.
But it bothers you so much that you might not want to wait that long.
Does it hurt when you're like eating? When you're eating?
No, like I'm good with it, but the bottom left just feels uncomfortable. Like it doesn't bother me, but like when I'm playing with my tongue, I'm like, oh shit, it's slanted.
That's tight.
Why are you playing with your tongue?
I have the
Gotta
same
work
tooth.
it out, you know.
I have the, I have the same tooth missing that you have up here.
Yeah.
What? What happened to your guys' tooth?
Dude, my grandpa was
No, mine is
missing
my
a
bottom
tooth right
my
there
bottom
too.
was
I was just eating something. Well, this teeth right here had a filling, so it was already like half broken, right? And then I was eating something. It came out like a month later. I was eating another thing. The whole tooth just chipped out.
Oh fuck.
That's like one of my biggest nightmares. Like I have
chip
bad dreams about that. Like I'm like eating something and my tooth falls out.
That's because you're stressed. That means you're stressed out.
But
When
yeah,
you
that
know-
happened-
when
that
you
stopped
have
a while
dreams
ago.
of your teeth
Not-
falling out means you're
Not the
stressed.
whole tooth. Like not the whole tooth is out. Like it.
Like chip? It's like chip.
Is there still a tooth in there?
Mhm, I
Like
have-
a quarter?
Oh, then you're good.
Move your tongue.
Hey, but it bothers you when your
Oh,
when your
see it?
tooth is
You play
chipped
with it
and
with
you
your tongue?
feel that. It's
I would
so
too.
annoying.
It's more space for me to breathe. You know, like I get more oxygen.
True that.
My boy gets that airflow going through his mouth, bro.
I have the
True that.
London Bridge too. Right here.
The London Bridge.
The London Bridge.
Remember the London Bridge? The gap.
The what's that? What's that one?
like a
Football player. That.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. He has like that.
Hold up, I'm
The
gonna-
field goal post.
Yeah.
Between
Oh,
his
the
teeth.
guy who like he's like a cat.
Who's that? Michael Vick? Is it him?
No, not
Michael
Michael
Vick.
Vick.
His name was Michael though.
He
or
fought
Yeah.
pimples.
Something.
Animals. Michael Vick was like.
Oh, yeah.
That
He
football
was
player
doing
that was a
dog
caster, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Strahan.
Michael Strahan. Yeah.
His teeth got a
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, he's got
the
that.
big ass
The big gap in between his teeth. Yeah.
I
That
don't know
guy.
about him 'cause of Michael and Kelly.
Oh, but no, Michael Vick, the person you were talking about, yeah, he's
Yeah.
the guy that fought the
Fought
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah. Oh, but he was a really good quarterback. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, fuck
Michael
that
Vick.
guy.
He was on the Eagles, and then he went to
Falcons first.
the Falcons after. Yeah.
The Eagles.
No,
Yeah.
Falcons first. Then
When he
Eagles.
was on
Oh
the
yeah, it was
prime
Falcons first. Yeah.
time, bro.
Mhm. Oh, you guys want to hear something crazy?
What?
I was watching a podcast, and they were talking about you know how growing up we learned that George Washington had like wooden teeth.
Slave's teeth.
They were slaves' teeth.
What?
Yep.
What the?
He got a whole like pretty much grill of all like his slaves. He would take teeth from them and he made himself a new set of
Like
teeth.
veneers.
Like
sorta.
veneers, but
That's
like
dis-
real teeth veneers.
But they were so brown because they were.
well, they're not,
Not
like
his.
they're
Took them
not.
from deceased slaves.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yo, that's a trip.
That's crazy, huh?
You'll live with me forever. Okay, hey.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So like when they tell you in school like they're wooden,
Mm-hmm.
well, they're not really wooden, bro. They're not gonna
Oh,
tell you
is
that they're
all of them
slaves'
wooden?
teeth.
Like imagine trying
Oh,
to
they're
chew
all slaves.
something with a wooden teeth. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that leads me to believe, like, we're going to school. They're telling us this shit that happened from years and years ago.
Yeah.
How is it that this comes to light, you know, so many years after that? I'm like, who's getting these facts? Who the fuck says it's
They're
true?
finding these like articles and these
because
artifacts.
they teach you what they want you
They
to
find
know.
out like so many years after, it's like so many fucking years. There's nobody alive since that era. Where the
Yeah.
fuck? Who?
Books.
Let me see.
Oh, like you're saying, how did they get those facts? Like when nobody's alive from that era? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe they're like,
No,
like a
that-
historian wrote notes.
Well, okay, so this topic leads me onto my next thing, where like, you know, when you watch those pawn shows and then there's like those experts that are like,
Right,
this artifact is actually from 1,000 year BC and they know everything, right? But then I'm like, okay, like who am I gonna talk to and be like, no, this guy doesn't know what he's talking like how do you know that they know what they're fucking talking about, you know?
That's what
my
I think
thing.
about the Bible.
Exactly. You know, so many it has gone
no
through so
shade
many
out
people. It has gone through
Nope.
so many people.
But
There's
it's
so
like-
many different versions.
Yeah.
That it's
people can
like
alter like the
Exactly.
message and all that type of
Exactly.
stuff. I understand
History
that.
gets told by the victors.
Yeah, and going back to the Bible, you know, there's like a lot of stories that they took out of the Bible.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't want people to know like certain things.
Mhm.
Like,
It's just
it's a trip. It's
just
weird.
like in Thor. Remember Thor Ragnarok when they, you know, like how Asgard was like this holy,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and then but in
Like,
reality,
all
like
perfect and shit, but
yeah.
there's a lot of behind the scenes
behind
shit
the
going down.
scenes,
That's why next year I actually want to go to like Israel or Egypt.
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, whatever. But like basically the Middle East just to learn or see like their side, their view.
Bro, we should go to Jordan, bro. Like the Petra.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
So
Is that big door in the middle of the desert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another thing. Like, there's so many things that even like, okay, we're uncovering new things about like, you know, past generations, past civilizations and stuff. But there's civilizations that have been lost that
Yeah.
nobody will ever probably uncover. 'cause it's
Atlantis.
just
I was just gonna say that.
Atlantis. It's real. It's
But even like in the Amazon,
oh yeah.
they're uncovering pyramids.
That's bigger than
as we
the.
speak.
That's bigger than like
No,
Egypt's
they're not
pyramids, right?
bigger, but like
No, there's one in Guatemala that they just uncovered. That's
Yeah.
bigger. That's the biggest pyramid.
But like people assume that like nobody ever like thrived in these really dense fucking predator driven zones, but like civilizations now we're noticing that people used to thrive there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
And,
sure.
There's a bunch of civilizations like that are just covered up and we don't even know about it yet.
Like who do you think made the pyramids?
Aliens.
Aliens.
The inner earth people.
For reals, yeah.
Because like even in the
Dude,
Bible,
the
it
pyramid
doesn't even
shit
say the
is
Egyptians made it.
crazy.
No, the pyramids for sure, bro. The aliens had to build that or had to have some
Some
type of
There-
help,
there-
bro.
There's no way
Some
it was
type of
just
help.
man.
No,
Or
No,
it could have
not
been
even
like
the
a
Bible
past
says that.
generation of man that just like
What
got
does the Bible
lost.
say?
You
It
know?
doesn't. It just said it was
was
already
there.
there.
It
You know what
just
trips me
appeared.
out? How we haven't uncovered like a piece of item or like a plank from Noah's Ark. Have we or no? Am I
I don't
tripping?
think so.
That it just because
Give it a few more years. I'm sure they'll find something.
Okay, so like when you go into religion like that, when you go into like talking about like you're talking about Noah's Ark, right? Like most of the stories are like they're just stories. Like most of them didn't really happen. It's just like an idea,
Right.
like an idea for us humans to just
Fill in the gap.
to
Right.
fill in the gap.
And
That's
think
a-
about
that's a
how
good way to
many
put it.
stories that you tell where you kind of
You stretch the truth a
you
little
stretch
bit.
it, yeah. You embellish it a little
Yeah.
bit, you know, just to make it a little bit more spicy, and then whoever's telling that story again to somebody else,
They make it
mix,
spicier.
mix up some of the facts a little bit, and then throw a little more razzle dazzle in there, and then before you know it, by the time it gets to the 50th person, they're
Edition
like,
or whatever.
this guy fucking
you watched
rode a
You
crocodile.
watched Eternals. Have you?
Yeah.
The movie?
And then you know how like they're living throughout like time on Earth, and then
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
these past civilizations, really pretty, and I was like, damn, this is how they lived back in the day. I mean, like it could be wrong because it's a movie, you know.
Yeah.
But they made it seem like it's a very, what's the first civilization place like Constantine or something? Constantinople.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they showed that life in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember that.
I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
That they were living like this.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again, but I know what you mean. Like,
Never seen it.
never seen Eternals?
Dude,
It's
Eternals,
pretty
I
tight.
think
Disney Plus.
underrated Marvel.
Yeah, it's on Disney
Marvel
Plus.
movie. Underrated Marvel movie.
Is it like? Do you need to watch everything else to get it?
No.
Okay.
Actually, maybe
No.
the Thanos part.
No.
I don't know.
I
You'll
know
just
about
not
Thanos,
understand.
the homeboy with the thing.
They bring him up one time.
Purple guy that look like a thumb. Snap his.
Like Thanos is actually not the villain. He actually saved the human life,
Yeah,
according
so-
to Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought balance.
I believe in Thanos' degree.
I think where Thanos was going, like it made
I
it
would've
seem
done
like,
the same
made
thing.
it seem like he was a bad guy, but like honestly, bro, he was trying to help.
Yeah.
Like there's too many people. Like
hmm
it's like a
Gotta watch it.
it's like a current like thing right
Sounds
now
like
too.
the
Like,
government to me.
Yeah, overpopulation, bro. That's fucking.
have you guys? I don't know if you guys are into Marvel, but have you guys watched the new Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Oh,
I fell
yeah.
asleep.
Kind of.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch
There's a
it.
lot of mixed reviews about it.
Yeah.
Like people are
We
saying
talked
that
about
it's,
it in the past.
it's good. Or,
I hear a lot of people say that they enjoyed the Everything Everywhere All at Once
That's what I heard.
multiverse
That
over the Doctor Strange multiverse.
Have you guys seen that movie? The Everything.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
I haven't
You
seen it
haven't?
either.
I haven't. I heard. I've been hearing
Watch
a lot
it,
of
watch it.
mixed reviews.
Yeah,
Watch
people are
it.
saying that it's really good. Like it's like it puts you like it puts this entire world like into perspective. Like
It does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've been
mean,
meaning to watch it.
Like coming from someone who doesn't understand multiverse stuff at all, it was very easy watching, like understandable. I was still kind of lost at some parts, but overall the movie made me feel like I need to reflect on my life.
Yeah.
I was a bad kid, as you guys know about my Oscar story. So I used to go to private school in 6th grade, Saint Teresa of Avila. I think I was in 6th grade, and I had just watched the movie Mean Girls. And in Mean Girls, they have that burn book, right? So I
Made your own.
it's so bad. So me and like some of my friends in class, we would have this burn book, and we would just like talk. We didn't put pictures of people in there, but we just wrote their names, and then we would just pass it around and write mean stuff on there. Such a man, I was such
You're
a
a
piece
bully,
of shit.
yeah, you
It is amazing how great I turned out, considering though. Okay. Anyways, so we were passing this book around, like just talking shit about everybody and everyone under the sun. Mind you, I'm going to private school, so in that book, I'm saying like fucking, bitch. Like, I'm saying all these words that I probably should not know. And so my friend hands it to me. I take it. I'm opening the book, and I'm, like, writing in it while the teacher's giving the class. And he notices me, and he picks the book up. And I'm like, I'm shitting bricks. Because at this time, I'm scared as fuck of my mom, okay? And so he calls my mom. I get called to the principal's office, blah, blah, blah. They suspend me for like 5 days. And the whole time I'm just in because they have me in a separate.
So what did they suspend you for?
They suspended me for having that. It's a private school. I don't fucking know, because I was talking shit about. I really don't know. Probably vulgar language. I really don't know the exact reason why I was suspended. But I was waiting in this other room, and then I hear my mom come in, and she's in the principal's office, and I'm just shitting bricks in the other room. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get an ass whooping tonight. And then as soon as we get in the car, my mom is yelling at me. She's like, how do you know all these words? Like, where are you getting these words from? Who told you it's okay to do this? And at this point, I'm assuming she's like, she already knows that I know all these bad words, so she's cussing me the fuck out. She's like, you want to use languages like shit, bitch, and fucking, I'll fucking teach you cuss words, And she starts cursing me the fuck out. And I was just like, I'm sorry. I just saw it in a movie. And basically, like, she got over it really quick. She got over it probably the same day. And the rest of the 5 days of suspension was really chill.
5 days?
Laid back. But
bro, you made a burn book and you got 5 days off. That's
Dang.
fucking lit.
Yeah.
I know. It was a blessing in disguise. But in the moment, I was so scared. Like, going to private school was...
You were a fucking bully.
huh? Did you watch that?
Bro, I know.
You were there.
Yeah, the Oscar story. Oscar. Technically, I wasn't a bully to Oscar.
What do you mean? You fucking sold him his own Game Boy.
Yeah, that's.
He got it back.
Wait a minute.
You still have the
money?
You took a Game
You
Boy
didn't watch
from.
the pod? Okay.
I watched the part. I watched.
Oh, the clip.
For one part from this
okay,
guy.
Okay.
Where he said that orgasms are the key to life, right? And that's
Yes,
all I got
yes.
from it. Okay. But no. So you stole somebody's Game Boy and you sold it back to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
that's
the
kind
story-
of that's kind of fun.
The story goes, I was originally stealing like dollar bills out of his water bottle net thing in his backpack, and then he had a Game Boy in there. And one day I just stole that, and then I seen how flustered and panicking he was like the next couple of days because he said he got in trouble from his parents, and so I felt guilty after the fact, and I was like. Oh, you lost your Game Boy? Like, lucky for you, I have the exact same Game Boy. Do you want to buy it from me? He bought it from me for like $14.
Lucky for you, I have the exact same Game Boy.
Hey, first of all, I didn't say that verbatim, but in my head, I was just like, ding, 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 here's an opportunity. Let me
Like
jump on it.
$14.
Yes. And then my mom found out I got in trouble. I had to give up all my allowance to him, so my mom.
How did your mom find out?
My mom definitely, I don't know. Somehow the teacher, I'm assuming
No, the parents pieced it together.
Yes,
remember?
once I sold the Game Boy back, the parents kind of pieced it together on top of him missing all his money. So then the teacher called my mom. It was this big ordeal. But I will say that my mom definitely made sure that I fucking learned my lesson. Because I'm not like that anymore. I can never do
I would
that.
always get suspended from school for fighting. Man,
I've never gotten in trouble for fighting.
I would always fight, like every year.
Like
always
physical fights?
Yeah, like fight. So my mom made sure I get these
Damn.
notebooks. Front and back says I shall not get suspended for fighting. Front and back. And so, yeah, I was like, fuck, this is stupid.
Why are you getting in so many fights? About what?
Because the area that I lived in, it was like a very like small Asian community, but there was a lot of Hispanics. So a lot of the Hispanics would bully the Asians. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not going to let them bully me. So I would stand my ground and then
I just take the bullying. I'm like,
Fuck no.
alright.
Just so you know, bro, I would never bully you.
Thank
They
you.
bullied me.
Thank you.
I never even knew you until like 8th grade. What do you mean?
Talking about, bro. We just call you Turk, all right?
Hey, that did some emotional damage that you might not be aware of, okay?
I've only been bullied once.
But who?
That's it?
Once?
Bro,
Like
I was
said-
bullied
like I
so
said,
much,
see,
bro.
See, when I think of the term bullied, right, like I would get butthurt, over whatever they say. I don't get butthurt too easily unless it's physical. Like that's the time I got bullied. So like,
Yeah.
this guy pushed me into a fucking river, dude. Like, he pushed me into a river. This is 4th grade. This is 4th
Wait,
grade.
where were you?
by a
Was
river,
it a
bro?
school trip?
I was in
What
New
was
Hampshire. No, I was walking home.
Oh.
Poor guy.
This guy,
He can't.
and then like this, cause like he was a grade older, and then he pushed. Not a he. It was a she. She pushed me,
Bro,
bro.
bitch, bro.
But she
Wait.
was one of those. She was one of those like tomboy. Like,
Oh, one of those hot Cheeto
Jesse,
girls,
yeah.
huh?
Oh, one of those hot Cheetos.
yeah. So then like her, and then like her friend, which is a guy, pushed
She liked
me.
you.
I know.
Yeah,
that could have been your
Imagine
girlfriend.
No,
mean or
no,
you
I think she liked you.
She literally pushed me and said "fuck you." I'm like, what the fuck? So I went
Dude,
home.
oh my god. My
And then
little heart,
and then
bro.
I
You got bullied by a girl?
Yo.
Oh, you deserve to be bullied.
Hey, it built character. Look at
No,
him
but
now.
girls were mean
Nothing
in middle
affects
school
him.
and high school, like elementary,
Girls,
middle
boys
school.
are mean too.
Nah, girls are super mean.
Let me tell you.
Especially the
to each
Hispanic
other.
ones.
I never seen a girl be mean to a
Nah,
guy.
a girl bullied me too. I was just like, fuck you. Yeah, heck yeah. But I didn't take it, but
Yeah, nah.
fucking.
One time I was in middle school, and I think it was a girl. I hung out with this girl who was like, she was kind of problematic. Like she liked starting drama and like getting into fights, and she happened to be like my best friend at the time. So she started some shit with this girl somewhere, and then we were walking away, and one of the girls from the group threw a rock at us. Right?
Fuck.
That shit hit me dead in the chest, and I was like, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, maybe I should reconsider my friends because it's not worth me getting hit by a fucking rock to the chest, dude. That shit hurts so bad. I'm like, this isn't even my fucking beef, dude. It was, And sadly, I wasn't a bully, but I was a friend of the bully, and I didn't do anything. That's one of my like biggest childhood regrets is like not
Standing up
for like when something's wrong, because that's again comes in my people pleasing where I'm just like, oh, like, you know, like I don't want to like.
You really were a mean girl.
I was a mean girl because
you really were a mean girl, bro.
I'm like, bro, you had the burn book.
Yeah, you had the burn book. You hung out with the bullies.
On Wednesdays, did you wear
police
pink? Like,
No.
what's the story here?
I wasn't okay. I wouldn't say I was a bully. I think I was just more like I wanted to like fit in and not be like, no, that's not right. You know. Well, I mean, the stealing stuff. That's all on me. That's all on me. I don't know what was going in my head mentally, but like in my head at the time, I was just like, yo, that's the right thing to do. But in a sense of like I was a bully, I guess I kind of was because I watched it happen and I never did anything.
Bro, she wanted those 14 bucks.
But
that's all I got.
yeah, I don't know. Like I definitely regret it, and like now I'm trying to be more mindful of just like speaking up when I feel like it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't fall within my beliefs, but I regret it a lot. Like looking back on like all this stuff that I just let slide because I was afraid to ruffle. I didn't want to like bother people or get their emotions riled up. So I was just like, okay, whatever, cool. But that's really not cool.
Yeah, bullying is not cool.
Heck no.
But
I used to
with
be
guy
bullied.
on guy, it's kind of necessary.
What?
You know what I want to ask you though is like I feel like a lot of like for girls, if they have like a disagreement or some type of argument, they're just like, I'm done. Like I'm not talking to that girl again. I'm over her. Fuck that bitch. Whatever. And I feel like guys usually have like they have this thing where they're like, all right, dude, let's just duke it out, like you and me, like we're gonna go one-on-one, let's fucking let this out, and then they can get over it type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you feel like that's like pretty, like you guys would be cool with
That's pretty accurate. That's
okay,
pretty accurate.
because let me explain something
Because
to you.
there's a difference between guys and girls, because girls don't care about their status and guys do.
Yeah.
What do you mean status?
When's the last time you personally thought about like your status compared to another female?
Well, I compare myself to people all the time. I'm
Yeah,
hella
like-
insecure, but
Yeah, but like in terms of like, oh, I think Stephanie is more ahead in life than me. Like she's got her money right, her family's right.
wait, so then you fight her because of that?
No, I'm saying
No.
well, you
Oh.
never thought about that, right?
Yeah, no, I've never
Exactly.
been like. I mean, obviously, you have times where like, oh, like their life seems great. Like, I wish I could get there at one point, but never like I'm never like so down about myself that I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
But that happens
she
with
has all
guys.
of this, and okay, it's like a
Like if you're
competitive-
getting
it's kinda
bullied
like
as a guy,
competitive thing.
you kind of like already like you're like, oh fuck, they're above me. Like and as a guy, you never. It's not like you don't want anybody to be above you, but it's like you at least don't want to be on the bottom. Is if you're at the bottom,
It's an ego
you're
thing.
A fucking,
It's an
you're a
ego
shitter.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
status thing.
No
Like
one
you're-
wants you. No one wants to be
Yeah.
a friend.
You're a
This is
shitter
something-
if everybody looks
Bottom
down on
feeder?
you, you're a fucking shitter.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. So let me explain like why I said this situation. So my ex-boyfriend, he cheated on me with his best friend's girlfriend. And
Okay.
so his best
So
yeah.
he
that's-
lost you and his best friend probably.
Yeah.
No, so check it out. So I was a dumb bitch and I blamed the girl when I should have blamed him too equally. That's another one of my big
So you fought the
regrets.
girl, but you.
I didn't fight the girl because I'm not a fighter by any means. But I did because what bothered me was she acted as if she was my friend, and so because him and his best friend and then me and her, we would like click, right? So I was under the assumption that she was genuinely my friend, and you know I would always hang out with her. I'd spend the night at her house, and then she would always compliment like my boyfriend, like, oh, you're so lucky, so and so does this for you, like he does that for you. In reality, like he really didn't do shit for me, honestly, but I was like, okay, like, and I thought it was kind of weird that she was always complimenting him, you know.
Red
And I
flag.
found
Red
out
flag.
Red
that
flag.
yeah, I found out that he fucked her, and
While you guys were together.
while I was and mind you, at this time I was working like 2 jobs. He was not working. I was like supporting everything he does. Like I was his sugar mama pretty much. But
See,
so like
don't go for a guy like
right, and when
Yeah, fuck no.
when I'm slaving away at these 2 jobs, that's when he was like doing all these things.
He was having his fun time.
Right. And so, you know, I blamed the girl, and then I I got back with, like, I probably, like, the same day, I never even broke up with him. I was just like, what the hell? I was blaming the girl, got back with him, whatever. His best friend found out, and ever since he found out, he was trying to fight my boyfriend. And, like, he would pull up to his house, try to fight him. And, like, sadly, like, my boyfriend at the time would, like, run away. Like, he would go in his house, lock the doors. Like, he would be like, yo. And his friend would just say, just come out. Let's just duke it out really quick, like, and get it over with, right? And my ex at the time was just avoiding him. And then one day we would hang out at one of his friends' house, like in his front yard. Like everyone would just pull up, park their cars, and we'd just hang out outside his house, drink, whatever. So we're hanging out, drinking, and then his best friend, pulls up out of nowhere. And like at first it's like, okay, everything's chill or whatever. And then my ex at the time goes to my car to get something out of there, and then his best friend bum rushes him out of nowhere and just starts socking him because they thought they were good. They're like, okay, we can be cordial, whatever. But then his friends started beating him up. They ended up like duking it out really quick. Like both of them had pretty bloody faces, and then they were cool. Like I could not understand that at all because I'm like, at the end of the day, that's your best friend.
Nah, the second you cross that first line, it's like, and if they were cool after they duked it out, it was because like they needed to hash it out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, as a guy, when you take wins and losses, if you take a loss, and you don't get a win, even if it's like fighting him, and then even if you get your ass beat, but like you taking that step to fucking step or like
you still did it
to stand up for yourself.
Right.
That was a win in his book.
But essentially, like, my thought process was like, first of all, in my head, his best friend already won because he was trying to get it and he was avoiding it the whole time. He's like hiding from him, you know, like literally avoiding him at all costs. And then for the fact that his best friend came up and bum rushed him, when he wasn't ready, like, you know, that was kind of like a pussy move. It's like he had his back turned to you and then you attacked him. Like, that's pussy. Like, you should have just been like, okay, like, let's square up right here. Like, get your fucking, let's go.
Your boyfriend was a bitch when he was
running away. He was.
Yeah.
He was in that sense. Because in my head, too, I was just like, I was just like, you did this thing, now either give him what he wants or just avoid your best friend forever. And, I don't know, dude. Was
the best friend and the girl still together? Did they get back together or no?
I don't know. I don't know. They were probably like on and off.
Your ex-boyfriend's best friend, he was with the girl that your ex-boyfriend cheated on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They were together a lot longer before me and him were.
Oh, all right.
But
that makes sense.
But it made me more mad because she befriended me, and I really believe that we were just good friends, girlfriends, and like I felt so fucking betrayed. Like, I literally, what bothered me more is like, most likely he spent the night, he was at her house, and then I went to sleep over at her house in the same fucking bed. You know, like, that's what bothered me.
Yeah, it's once you get to thinking about all the other things that happened to lead up to that. Like, and what happened after it.
And then, you know,
your head spinning.
It really did a number on me. And, you know, I shouldn't have been so hard on the girl as I was. But at the end of the day, like, she did what she did. And I did what I did. I said some regretful shit to her. But it was wrong for me to just put the blame on her because my ex-boyfriend should have got just as much heat. But I was just like, oh, you're good, homie. You just cheated on me. No biggie. Let me just go blame the other girl. But, you know, learning, growing, self-aware. I don't do that shit no more.
I feel like that's like that happens a lot. Like, where the girl will have something like she'll be cheated on or something, but for some reason every time it just happens to be that the girl will go back to the guy, right? For some reason, like,
no,
and
it's,
I don't know.
It
what
has
you're
a lot
thinking,
to do with being insecure. Like, you genuinely feel like, you know, you have no respect for yourself to walk away from the situation and be like, I deserve better than being cheated on and lied to. And it just comes down to the fact that you have none of that for yourself. And you feel like being in a relationship alone is a reward and that you should be grateful for it because you lack so much of that love for yourself that
Yeah.
you're like, even if it's the worst version of love, I will take that rather than having no love for myself.
Because you want the love, right?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. So that's basically what it was. I just had like no fucking self-respect to walk away from it. And I was just like, it's better to be loved.
Yeah. That's where it's like, that's where it's not healthy. Like
it's not, and
it's not
I feel
healthy,
like that's
for
how
you to be
you grow,
treated
though.
like that. Yeah,
it is.
You need you're
It
right. You need to go
sucked.
through it in order to
sucked.
like learn.
Yeah, it sucked,
Yeah.
but I'm so grateful for all of the fucking terrible experiences I went through because it's really opened my eyes. Because even then, I would play victim and be like, how could they do that to me? But realistically, it's me. I chose to stay. I chose to give it. You know, like so. It's like really, there's no victim. Everybody's kind of at fault. And you make your own decisions within that moment, and then you can.
You just learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it has a lot to do with like you being comfortable in like the relationship that you were in?
Yeah,
I think so.
of
That
course.
made you be
Attachment.
like, oh, you know, like, damn, like, you know,
I don't wanna
I
start
already know
over.
what I'm gonna do when I see him, like what we're gonna do together.
It's kind
like, I
of
know how he's
weird
gonna treat me, like this and that.
imagining your life without them.
Because that's all
Yes.
you know at that time.
Because they've been in the picture
Yes.
for so long that you're like, oh, like what is your weekends gonna be like? Like who's gonna spend time? Like it's all these weird things that make you worry, and then once you're out of it though, like when they're out of the picture, so much weight is lifted off your shoulder that you're like, oh my god, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah.
But like that initial anxiety of just worry and like not knowing where things are gonna go is a huge factor. It's like that attachment. It really makes you believe like you cannot live without that person.
I think you know when you learn your lesson at the end of it, when you get to the part or you get to the point where it's like, at the end of the day, you make the decisions, and it's like, now you know, as soon as you see stuff like that, it's like, okay, you gotta put yourself first, and it's like,
Right.
you already know where things are gonna go, and it's like, if you don't learn and you don't put yourself first, and it's gonna be the same.
And you know what? Life will literally continue to present you with those same situations and see how you respond. Because I can say, like, from my first ex up until like the last person that I've dealt with, after every person, I've told myself, wow, I've learned a huge lesson. That's never gonna happen again. And then like up until the last person, I'm like, holy fuck, I didn't learn shit, because the same person presents themselves to me, and I choose to ignore the red flags. I choose to ignore all these things that I've learned from my previous relationships. I choose to ignore it, and then I go through it all over again, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna not do that again, until you're finally like, no, I'm not doing this shit again.
Yeah.
That's when you learn.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because like it'll repeat over and over again until you learn your fucking lesson.
It's because it's fucking love.
It
Love gets you.
Love
Gets you in like a weird kind of cycle. Like,
yeah, love really does.
It's because you're always thinking like that the next person that you get with is gonna be that person, you know. So you're like, oh, that's the one.
Do you
that's
guys
the one.
ever
And so you
like?
try to,
For me, you know what? My thing is that I over fantasize a lot. So
Yeah.
let's say for example,
yeah.
I just meet somebody, right? I meet you and I'm like, I'm vibing off your energy or whatever, right? I'm slowly starting to feel like, okay, like this is a cool person. Then I'm like, okay, like how would they? I'm imagining like how would they respond with my family? What is our future? Like how would we lift each other up to our future? Like will we be in a house? Will we be in an apartment? Will we make cute kids? Like I literally think about everything, and I'm just like, no, you need to take it like
One step at a time.
take it one step at a time, because then you build this fantasy in your head of these expectations that you have of this person, and then when they don't meet those expectations that you made up in your own head for them to meet, then you're like unsatisfied and it's not working out. But that's my
was
problem.
all you're doing by setting those expectations.
Is letting myself down, literally, and I have to just let them show me
Yeah, I've
what
thought
kind
the
of person
same
they
way.
are. But
You gotta learn how to control those.
it's so hard, like, and then
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, like, will we last? Like, I don't know. I literally think about all those things, and I'm just like,
And it's
whoa,
like-
you just saw a picture of this person. Relax,
Right.
Like
And if
literally
if
a
you're in a
picture.
bad relationship, it's like Johnny Depp was even saying, it's like I loved you, but the person that I loved never existed, bro.
Yes.
It's like that.
That yo,
That's a
that
good-ass
shit
quote.
is deep.
That's
Yo,
a good
that
one.
It's like
shit
that.
is-
Like he
No.
literally said that, and I felt that so deeply.
That
I was
is
like,
so
bro,
true.
I loved this version of you that I thought existed, or that I thought you could be, but you were never that person,
Right.
bro.
That is so true.
That's why people stick around so long.
It's kind of like a huge burn. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you tell somebody that, like if you tell a girl that, be like,
It
hey,
is. And you know, it's like
she's gonna feel that.
you love people and you think they're so amazing, and then once you're out of it, you just realize like it's my attention, my energy that I put into this person that made them so great in my head. But you have to just take the facts of who they are as a person for what it is, and because in your head you can build somebody up so high, and then they're just never gonna hit that. They're never gonna hit that. And I'm not saying like set your bar low, keep them high, and just know when to be like, all right, you're not meeting that my requirement, kick rocks. Like, but another thing with being like insecure is you settle. So like
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Yeah, you settle
Comfortable
because
and just settle.
because
It's
you're like,
you dumb
I don't
motherfucker.
know if there's gonna be someone else, and then that's another thing why I think it's good to like date a lot of people, because then you get to see
Especially when
like
you're young.
yeah, because then you get to see like what you want to put up with, what you can't. But I noticed with people who aren't that high in their own self-confidence, they end up settling for whoever comes into the picture because, like I said, they're just like, oh, this is the best I can get.
Yeah.
This is what I deserve. This is, all I can get. So, it's fucking
Just fuck around
Yeah.
and
just
fuck
fuck
around.
around, be a hoe, pop that pussy, do your thing.
You heard that? Be some whores out there, guys.
But make sure you wear your condoms.
Yes.
Or not.
Don't,
Rock your willy,
don't
be
forget to wear
silly.
your seatbelt or any other protection you may need.
Oh, I always go at like night,
Those are the best
like
times to
5 to close,
It's not that busy.
and it's not that hot.
Not that hot, not that busy.
Yeah.
Where?
Disneyland.
I want a corn
Oh.
dog, bro.
The corn dog with the mustard?
Yo.
Yeah.
No, but I want to get one.
Do you have a pass? Yeah.
We all
Let's
You guys all
run
have
it.
pass? You guys all have pass?
Hey, you think we could get away with doing a pod in there?
Hell no, we're gonna
No.
get fucking kicked out.
Have you tried what's the pineapple thing?
Dole
Dole
Whip?
Whip?
The Dole Whip?
I had the Dole in Hawaii, and that shit was
shit was better
other.
on.
I don't know. I've never tried the one at Disneyland.
Do they
I
do
love
like a
it.
tour where you can like
Did
Yeah,
you go to the
but
Dole
we didn't-
plantation?
the factory
Yeah,
or
we did.
whatever,
Oh,
or-
nice.
But we didn't do the tour. We just got the Dole thing.
The Dole Whip?
Yeah.
We did the
at
tour.
Disney. Do they put the diced pineapples on there?
Oh, no.
No.
Dude,
They
Dole
do that?
Plantation is like the frozen thing and the diced pineapple on there.
So good.
That shit
I
so
want to go
good.
to Hawaii just
Wait,
for
do they
that.
do Dole Whip? Like
Yeah.
the Dole floats?
Oh,
Yeah,
Dole
they
Whip.
Yes, they
It
got
is.
like they have different variations of their Dole stuff that they
Fire.
do, but
Dude.
I wish we had one of those.
Whoever thought about fucking making Dole Whip?
Dole Whip is the best
Bro,
soft serve
They
product
literally-
on this
they got it
planet,
down,
bro.
they got it down, like-
I want them to make like that with other fruits,
They do at the Asian tiki restaurant behind the Dole Whip in Disneyland.
They have like a
like
strawberry.
strawberry,
That no, they have the purple one. I think it's like
ube.
It's probably ube.
Acai.
Is it ube? Acai. It probably is. Probably.
No, they have a purple one. They have a like an orange
Are you
one.
talking about like the Star Wars?
No,
No,
you know,
like the
you know
tiki.
that,
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
The little tiki.
you know that tiki
Right behind the
the
door.
tiki lounge.
show. Yeah, there's a tiki lounge right behind the tiki lounge. There's a restaurant, and they serve baos. They serve baos.
Bao?
They serve the different flavor Dole Whip. Fire.
Damn.
Dude, I actually want to see the tiki show.
Show you
You
know.
haven't seen it?
No, the last time I watched it, I was like probably 7 or 8
Oh,
years old.
it's dope.
I would hit it all the
cool.
time with my mom, with my parents, but ever since I became like a full functioning adult, like I haven't gone to.
And you get a break from the heat. So like
Yeah.
you go in
Right.
there,
Is
it's
it
air
cool in there?
conditioned. It's so tight.
What about what's that one by? Oh fuck, that's not Sperry Farm. Never mind.
Bro, the best.
Knott's Berry Farm is kind of mid.
Dude, this
I
sucks
like the
ass.
rides.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, it's
I
kinda
like the
mid.
rides. It's
Literally,
way better.
there's like 4 good rides.
Yeah, like Ghost Rider,
2.
Accelerator.
Dude, Ghost Rider will give me fucking whiplash.
Oh, that's the one that we went out.
But Ghost Rider, you wait for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, that's just long
2
as a
hours.
motherfucker.
It's a good ride, but it's
It's
just
not
too much
even.
of this.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
not
that's
even-
Wait,
fun. At night?
that's the wooden roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that we went for Ethan. Remember his birthday?
Yeah, we waited 2 hours to get on this
Bro.
fucking ride.
Dude, the
bro.
line is insane sometimes.
And get this, so they forced me to get on it because
Do you not like roller
I hate
coasters?
roller coasters.
Oh.
It's not that I hate roller coasters. I hate
Yeah,
the
you
drop.
Drop.
You don't
That's
like
what
that feeling in the
everyone
stomach?
I
says.
hate that like
Dude,
we're
it
like
feels good.
I
I
love
like
roller
I can't
coasters.
like I literally I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Little pussy.
And so whenever I go with like them, I'm always terrified because they're always gonna be like, "Bro, come on, no, you're gonna get on
They
it.
peer
You're gonna
pressure
get on
you,
it," and
yeah.
I'm just like, "Okay, I'm gonna get on it." And then
So what are your thoughts on Ghost Rider?
bro, I got on it, dude, and
That's
it
a
brought
big
me.
drop,
It
too. Ghost
brought
Rider
me,
has
He
a
almost
big
made his
drop.
girlfriend bleed.
bro. It brought me back like fucking flashbacks when we went to Key Club to Colossus.
Key Club, I'm dead.
Bro, dude, I was
Colossus.
Bro,
so
Ricky's
fucking-
arm after the ride was like
red, bro. Like I
Oh
fucking
my
like.
God.
I think
I love that feeling.
I bit her arm at one point during the ride.
It was,
It was, dude. I was so terrified. As soon as we were going up, and then once we got to the top, we were about to go down, bro. I like looked, and I was like,
I remember looking back at him and he was with eyes closed, just
Eyes
like grabbing
clo-
all his fucking
I was like, bro, like no, like why? Like,
Dude, when Tim, when we went, wait, were you there? No.
Six Flags or not?
Yeah, it was Six Flags. Tim overcame his fear of like roller coasters, and Ghost Rider was one of them. And he was just like shaking.
so did he like them after?
He doesn't like him, but he just went.
He
after
just went,
that.
and he was like, "All right,
Accelerator, all
I'm
that,
cool."
That's what you need to do.
Oh, bro.
I used to be scared of roller coasters too.
Everybody.
I didn't ride roller coasters, never. And then when I did, I didn't do flips. Like I didn't do roller coasters with flips.
Oh, okay.
Bro, just
See,
scream.
Yeah,
see,
no,
look,
I know.
look. I hate
then-
roller coasters, but I don't mind the flip. I don't feel
Really?
nothing.
Okay,
I
so
feel
that's the
nothing.
thing. Once I finally rode a flip, I was like, oh, it actually feels like you're just going straight.
Yeah.
But after that,
Look straight up.
yeah, after
Yeah.
that, I love roller coasters. Like that shit's
coasters are lit.
fun.
Heck yeah.
Yo, Goliath.
Yeah,
That's the
Goliath was
biggest
so
drop.
cool.
Tatsu, bro. Oh yeah, Goliath.
No,
but
Goliath's
the
drop?
Tatsu is
Oh my
dope,
God.
bro. Because you're like flying.
Yeah, you're like, dude. But every time I'm on that ride, I'm like, imagine if the seat thing just,
It just
fucking opened.
That was me
that's what
yesterday.
Because
on
there's
X2.
there's no seatbelt, is there?
Dude, no,
I can't
dude.
remember. Yeah, I'm like,
So-
dude. I'm like, imagine if something glitches and it's just like release, and then you're face planting
That's
the.
why I always have like a
Yeah, you're-
Oh,
yeah,
you're like-
Gorilla Grip
on the fucking
Bro,
board.
but if it loosens still, you're gonna carry your body weight on that like that. Hell no, I got no upper body
Makes it
strength.
more exciting.
I'll
See,
be fucked.
no, see
I'll
that.
be fucked.
That's what fucking goes through my head every time before I
thinks
get
he's
on a
gonna
roller
die.
coaster. I feel like
Oh.
I'm gonna die, like
Okay, Six
every
Flags.
time.
Do you know Twisted Colossus?
Yes.
That's
Remember
like
when
the
it was
best
just
ride.
regular Colossus?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
It didn't
On that
go.
little bitch ride,
It wasn't a little. It was not okay for the regular. It was not a little bitch ride.
The highest drop
No.
was like 15 feet, bro.
Yeah.
But bro, okay,
His
wait.
fucking face. Oh, when we went for Key Club.
Wait. But wooden
It
roller
literally
coasters are.
looked like his soul left his body.
No, it really did. I lost a little bit. Like I lost like a quarter
Came
of my
off
soul.
all pale.
I lost a quarter of my soul. Like I'm not the same. But dude, no. Like the wooden roller coasters are like the worst ones.
They're fast.
They're the
It
worst
wasn't wood,
ones.
it was
It
metal.
was no. It was
No,
wooden.
Colossus is wood.
wooden.
Yeah,
Yeah, before
Colossus-
it got burned down, it was wood.
Well,
It got
No,
burned down.
it's still wooden.
the Twisted Colossus is still
Y-
partially wooden.
But it's on metal tracks. Well, a full wooden roller coaster is
Well,
like
yes,
Ghost Rider.
bro. Of course, it's gonna have fucking metal tracks.
Ghost Rider's wooden tracks.
No.
wooden
is.
tracks.
At Knott's Berry Farm, the
Dude, that's like saying George Washington had wooden teeth.
They were fucking slave teeth. Just so you guys know.
no on Knott's Berry Farm. it's
Wooden
wood.
tracks.
Wood.
They're not wood.
On God.
They were not wood.
I
That's why
swear
fucking
there
metals
was metal
so
on them.
much.
You mean to tell me that roller coaster is running on wood?
Yes.
No, it's fucking
Are you
not.
tell-
It is.
bro, are you telling me that?
Engineers
Bro,
of the Ghost Rider
are you
ride
telling,
at Knott's
are you
Berry
telling me
Farm.
that thing got wooden wheels?
No. The actual the ride that you
rails.
sit in is metal, but the rails are wood. On Ghost
How
Rider.
is that possible?
On Ghost Rider.
In Knott's Berry Farm. I didn't know girls can pee standing up.
Have you seen that TikTok?
Girls can pee standing up.
Yeah.
I can't.
Try it.
There's a little cup thing you can use to go
A
standing
D-cup.
up. Dude, I feel like
No,
it would
just-
go everywhere.
Just try it right now.
I just went pee. I can't. I
No,
wish
you're
you
not
would have
gonna
told
be
me
accurate.
beforehand.
You're not gonna be accurate, but you can
Well,
do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So my thing is like, how do you piss without it dribbling down your legs
Bro,
and
she's
shit?
gonna make like 2 dribbles in the toilet, and the rest of that shit's gonna do.
No, because
Dude.
I was peeing in the shower one time, and my girlfriend just started peeing in the shower.
Was it straight?
Straight as fuck. Like,
She just.
Damn.
it wasn't dribbling down her leg.
Well, I guess when I pee in the shower, it's like.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Okay, so when you pee in the shower, it's fine because you don't need to
You don't-
like guide the trajectory of the
Yeah.
piss. It's just going there.
I still
but
guide
if I
mine.
was to stand over a toilet, I would be worried about like how
miss a lot.
far it's gonna go.
Try next time you take a shower,
I'll
just
try.
try peeing standing there.
Well, I pee in the shower standing up, but
Does it go straight though?
yeah,
Ew.
but then I have to like spread my legs though. But if my legs were together and I just went pee, it would probably dribble down my legs. Like I would need to get like a wide stance and then go.
When I pee in the shower, I still aim for the hole though, because it's like I don't want to walk in wherever
bro.
I piss.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I pee in the shower, I'm a fucking menace.
You're disgusting.
I don't fucking aim or anything.
You walk around your
I
piss.
don't aim, bro. I just.
Well,
So you
I
walk
like
around
I like
with-
to
I just
watch
let
like
it-
the
I just let
motion
it
of
go.
where the water is going, and I'll just go so that the water just kind of takes it to the drain. Since I can't guide my clitoris or my pee hole.
Now you're confusing guys even more.
My bad. You do not
Don't-
pee out of your clitoris.
Don't even bring it up because guys
Yeah.
will be like, "What the fuck?
What is that
you
even?
Pee out of it?
What is a clitoris?
You're telling me.
Where
How do you
is a
find
clitoris?
it?
So you're telling me I licked that?
Do you have a map?
Bro, what's a clitoris?
I don't know, bro. To this day, I still don't.
It's
know.
on you
I
guys
don't know where
somewhere.
it's at.
Just lift the hood.
I've tried poking the belly button, try to find it, try to go into
Whispering
there.
in the butthole.
Behind the ears.
Show yourself.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘은 에피소드 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
청그런
Was it good?
차차차.
Was it impressive? Okay, let me remember how to say 10 in Korean. Episode 10.
Shipyol.
Spulu.
열. This has been episode 8. I mean, fuck.
Whoa.
Something.
This has been episode 10.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on
for
the next
watching,
episode.
guys.
Thank
다음에
you,
또
Abel.
볼게요.
Thank you, Abel and Marty, for joining us, and thanks, Adam, for coming back.
감사합니다.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
for-
See you guys next week.
guys.